Hey, welcome to Mike's Diabetes World. I'm awake. I am awake. I am awake. I am awake. This morning or this today, I'd like to talk to you about you're not damaged merchandise. So often I hear diabetics refer to themselves as damaged merchandise. Hell, you're not damaged. So you have to take insulin. Big friggin' deal. People have to take medication all the time. You know? You get headaches. You take aspirin. Oh no, but they're not damaged. You know, people keep thinking that we can't do anything. Well, of course we can do everything. We just have to watch our bodies and pick up on the messages our bodies are trying to tell us. For example, if you go to work, school too, whatever, and midday you're starting to drink a lot of water, like every break you can barely wait to get out of class so you can drink water, test. You know, I don't know why people find the need to have to ridicule people for this. I think if you're a parent of a type 1 diabetic who's recently being diagnosed, I think you need to go speak to the class without your child there. And don't do it, sorry, I'm all over the place with the camera today. Don't be the parent where, oh, I was just trying to do everything and embarrass you. Just state them with the facts. Why they have to do stuff every day and why you don't. Insulin can be a very funny substance. Ha ha ha, not that funny. 2 units can send me into an insulin reaction where, 2 units less, I'm fine. Now, as your son or daughter mature and become adults, they've got to learn how to take control of their own diabetes. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? But a lot of parents want to hold on. They're afraid of letting go. Well, all parents are going to have to let go eventually. In my case, sometimes I think my parents let go too early. And I went from an environment where my mother didn't really do everything, but I was responsible for doing my own testing. Even though she pretty well cooked for the whole family and set up a pretty good diet. Once I got out in the real world, I went to a private school, and I'm sorry, food? I love to eat food. But, getting back to my room, I would shoot up. But we had one kid in the house who happened to be one of my roommates. And, oh, God, he got some, why do you need to do that? I don't need to do that. Why do you need to do that? And, you keep telling him, and he just can't. Oh, he's damaged. He's damaged. Diabetics aren't damaged. Damage are if you break a leg and you end up having to limp and you can't run anymore, maybe that's damage. And I don't think that happens too often. People need to wake up and find out what the hell diabetes is. I've seen it on the other side, though. It's miraculous what an awful lot of students will do when one of their classmates have diabetes. They will see if a student's starting to sweat and, put up the hand and say, teacher, he needs something. Or they will say, where's your snack? You need to eat. Because diabetics get it in their mind, and I've done this myself, that, oh, I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to be a bother. Now, I've had teachers come out straight and say, don't worry about interrupting. If you're low, low. One even had a little card in a, almost like a library card thing. And if I was low, I could get up and take the card and go to the nurse. But that's not so great either. Kids who are low seem to think, you know what, I can do this all. I don't need any help. Well, you really should send another student with that student if they are showing signs of a low blood sugar. Or ask someone to go get the nurse. Don't send them off walking the halls of those great big schools where kids will I thought I heard something. Hide so that if they're low, no one will sort of notice them. People need to grow up on dealing with other people. Whether it be diabetes, epilepsy, whatever. Now, I'm taking an obvious look as a diabetic myself. But don't ridicule. Help when necessary. If you're a teacher and there's doubts, one time send them to the nurse. After that, find out if they're truthfully a diabetic or not. That's fine. But in the minute, don't say, oh, I don't believe you, sit down. Which has happened to me. And of course, it was a substitute teacher, so they really didn't know what was going on. So, be aware of your students. It's important that you treat things right away. Now, my first grade 8 year after getting diabetes, we each class, I don't know, we had cookies and fruit juice drink in the room with me. After that, you're teenagers, oh yes, I'm so cool, I don't need to worry about things like that. Well, in a positive way, teach them, well, maybe you need to carry stuff with you. Because you know what? You're worth it. It's as simple as that. You're not damaged. You're worth taking the extra steps every single day. And do not let anyone tell you different. Because You deserve it. You deserve it every single minute of the day. I just want to do this video to tell people who have diabetes, whether 2 or type 1. Type 1 growing up can be difficult on its own. You're not damaged. Deal with it. Have a super day and talk to you later. And remember that you control diabetes. Don't let diabetes control you. Kind of switched it around today. Have a great day. Bye now.
This is determined.